Very similar draft actually by Gambit, except for the Techies pick, of course. Techies interesting. Not an uncommon pick in CIS entirely. Obviously, W. Zayak played it a lot back when Navi, because he was an expert Techies player, and I think he actually caught the bug. You know, a lot of CIS players started playing him in the position 4. I honestly think Techies is a really good hero right now. I think he's been buffed a lot, and if you play a real good Techies, if you play a combat Techies, he's pretty legit. He has a lot of tools to disable you. The status traps are ridiculously strong. The Yo Scepter with the Techies is fantastic. You can combine him well with things like 4-step Blink Dagger and stuff to initiate. Yeah, he's not a bad pick at all. However, JSF... Okay, wow, this draft is going so quick. Okay, Meeple pick. 178 is going to go for the Lich again against the Axe. They go similarly for the Magnus, this time with an Ember Spirit pickup though. A way to deal with the Wraith King that may be more effective than the CK. I thought the CK worked fine. In fact, I think the issues were more in the execution than in the actual draft themselves, but that's fine. And with the Meeple pick here for 178, interesting. Last pickup and a great way to deal with the Wraith King as well. Now that Meeple can go for a much more stat-oriented build, Diffusal Blade Meeple is not crazy. We could see it against the Wraith King, especially if you get it early. He is brutal against heroes like Keeper of the Light, should be fine against Techies if you are very good on the Meeple, and is a hero that Pikachu does love.
Earth Shaker.
Actually, I forget. I think it's Pikachu that is their Meeple player. No, it's Palantimos. Okay. One of the Ps. I'm sorry. These guys played together a while ago and I always confuse them. But yeah, it is going to be Palantimos playing Meeple. And yeah, Pikachu very commonly on the Ember Spirit. Not surprised by that. So now you have to deal with the Meeple. How do you deal with the Meeple? We'll see. It's really how this game will go. If Gambit Esports can play a good game against the Meeple, they'll be rewarded. If they can't, then it's going to be very tough. It's going to be Earthshaker mid in the end for Gambit Esports as well. A way to deal with both Ember and Meeple, so it's a really, really good pickup. The Knives will destroy the Meeple or the Ember, who rely on early experience to thrive. I don't know. 178. They have a good lineup, but the Meeple execution is tough against Techies, against Earthshaker, against Coddle to some degree. It's not the easiest Meeple game, even against an Axe, right? You do require to have like some excellent microing skills here. And not that I doubt Palantimos, but it's not the easiest game for a Meeple to win. Besides that, the draft is just okay, right? When you play Meeple, you want to ideally transition into a late game carry. Ember Spirit is fine, but he's not as good as Gyrocopter or Spectre or something like that. Meeple is very peculiar, right? He really can only be combined with late game Gyro, because he needs a hero that can help him in the mid game, which is why Ember is fantastic. But you also need a hero that can transition. You can transition to in the late game in the off chance that Meeple cannot win you the game early. And against the Techies, he is the king of delaying games. They have a lot of D-push, with Keeper of the Light, Techies, and Axe being great D-push. The Earthshaker as well is fantastic, creating space. Gambit is essentially equipped to play a 4 Protect 1, helping the Wraith King. It's gonna be tough.
May the light
Knee, peasant.
I almost feel bad.
Game starts, say 1 minute. No need recovery. They immediately started this game, so as per usual. CIS don't wait, man. If it was SA, we would have a solid 15 to 20 minute break. But not with CIS. These guys, they're ready to fight the last game. Unfortunately, this one's not worth much. The last one was worth actually a lot. A lot of points were on the line. Not only pride, but the option of going to major qualifiers. I joked about this in the actual quest, but the truth is they were playing for the option to go to the major qualifiers. The odds were stacked against 178. They needed to get the first win and the second win.
Let's shake things
Just to be able to tie with 178 with Gambit. So it was tough.
Your name offends me.
Hopefully the game starts soon, because 178 just waiting on this Lich to come back in. He did have issues last game as well with a bit of lag, which is unfortunate. There's been actually a couple teams in the CIS qualifiers that had issues in terms of lag, in terms of connection. So, interesting. I don't know. In second game, I wonder what's going through 178's head right now. They can still make it to the minor. They shouldn't be sad. Honestly, for an open qualifier team, make it from open qualifiers to the minor. This was a bit tough though, because you were going for the major, and now you still made it to the minor. It's fantastic, but you're third, and you're already devalued from potential major qualifiers. You know? And the guys that make it, like Navi for example, Navi immediately out of major and minor. It's brutal for these teams. Honestly. The combining major minor qualifiers is nice to some degree, because obviously, you know, teams don't need to prepare for so many things. There's more schedule for other tournaments, you know, which allows for more gold, sorry, I'm thinking Dota terms, more money for teams that are, you know, tier 2, can't make it to major minor. It's fine, but it's very brutal to know that you're out of the first set of major minor tournaments in the same day, literally. Oof, man, that is crushing defeat. Luckily, J178, they're still not out of the minor, so they're at least kind of happy with this. And Gambit, they just made it to the major, or the major. They have the chance right now to make it to the major qualifier. Sorry, I'm advancing myself. They have to beat the guys in Group 1, but they have the chance now. Whereas 178 only had the chance to go to the minor. The thing is, if you go in the upper playoffs as well, you have so many more chances as well, too. Gonna close chat while that's happening. I apologize for that, because of the pause. Just draft was taken away. Luckily, we didn't miss anything. That drafting, that last game really, no, screwed over the production. Alright, top lane, issue to the Meepo. Palantimos. He did get annoyed a bit in the beginning. He's going to be fighting an axe, which is not ideal, but you have the help of the Lich, so it'll be perfectly fine. He did go for an early point in Ransack, just deal with Suchlo. There we go, suicide by X's Vampire. That's how you usually play techies nowadays. You commit suicide as soon as possible. However, Ransack does help out a lot against an axe, and you have another Frost Blast coming up. You just need Vision of Suchlo. Vision is almost given. He's trying to do the ring around the rosy in the tree. Suchlo currently surviving. There's the salve. Battle Hunger is going to be used. Nah, it's not going to help you here. And they're actually going to give the last hit to Happy Durara, allowing him to heal back up from the Battle Hunger, or to dispel it, sorry. That's Palantimos after that first Quelling Blade. Helped out. Middle lane. GPK versus Pikachu. This should be a lane that's most likely in favor of GPK here. The Earthshaker should not have too much trouble against the... Oh, that could have been a last hit, by the way. Just need to enchant totem. Should not be having too much trouble against the Ember. Surprisingly, the Ember's doing very well early. Pikachu now with the double damage rune. This gives him a bit more help. As soon as you get a couple points in enchant totem, you start dominating the Ember, ideally. He has a fair amount of armor, though, nowadays. So it's not like Earthshaker dominates you entirely. X's Vampire, I think he tried to go for a suicide there. Yes, he tried to go for a suicide and got killed by Palantimos instead. He didn't calculate that properly. smoke though. So he's starting to swap around now. They have a Wraith Fire Blast ready on Dream here to see if you could get a kill. FNG, no blinding light just yet. GPK actually dies to Pikachu, surprising. And Pikachu still harassed here. They have mines, but they can't be used. GPK. What exactly happened? How did you solo die against an Ember Spirit, honestly? Is in the top lane, Sachlo. It's cutting the lane. They're not even going to fight Rika. Sachlo's being chased away. There's 2 kills happening at the same time. Palantimos will come and join this. Can't follow all the action in the map because Gambit losing a lot of people everywhere. He's a Frost Blast. It's not bad Earthbind. Not too much range though, level 1. So Sachlo can just barely get away. You know, swap to the bottom lane, but they're starting to go for Bignum. Dream has a Wraith Fire Blast. Bignum the target. He's been stunned, and now with the last attack, they should be able to get him. Telekinesis doesn't help him too much as it puts him forward. Oh, but he does almost get the kill against Dream. That was the ideal telekinesis, but Petushara is not able to get him through the body block from FNG. And that's a nice little win for Gambit. The kill on Pikachu also quite important, I would say, in the middle lane. Pikachu, who overstayed, is welcome. Flame Guard didn't help him too much. In the top lane, Sachlo in trouble as Palantimos searches after him. Frost Blast here. Palantimos will get the last hit with this Meepo. Oh, they miss the explosion on the Meepo that was closer to death. And that means Excess Vampire has done this for nothing. Now the Earthbind is ready. Excess, you're not going anywhere. They don't even need the Earthbind. They just need the auto attacks. GPK, there is a strong sleight of fist here, pushing him out of lane, honestly. Like I mentioned, GPK is not doing too well right now. 25 and 7. Oh, for being against an Ember, I was expecting many more denies. Usually that's how you concentrate on the Earthshaker. You use the Enchant Totem to stop Pikachu from attacking and creeping you. Then, with the Aftershock, and then you Enchant Totem the damage to get a deny. Instead, he's been using a lot to harass. Hasn't worked too well. We hear that the Axe starting to farm jungle as well, Sachlo. Now there is a rotation coming here. Who is it? It's just the techies. Excess Vampire. He has the mines now. Level 1 blast off still though. Goes for 2 points in mine, interestingly enough. And Enchant Totem plus Echo Slam committed here. Pikachu. I don't know what he's planning on. Can you actually stop him? Detonate, come on, blast off! Ooh! Excess Vampire, so close. You could put the mines here, though. Once he comes back. They tip him. Acknowledging this. Pikachu will find the mine. And now that he knows it's there, he's just gonna take it off, right? Yeah, it's free 25 gold. There we go. Free 25 gold. They know where Excess Vampire is. This mine will be dewarded as well. Or demined, sorry. As Excess Vampire realizes he might be in a pickle. Come on, denial. Did not work out. There's poor techies. Guys alone, without help. The top lane though, they are going for the Axis. Kind of working out for them. As techies dies, they also get a kill onto Sachlo. So for now, working really nicely for jfshfh178. This techies pick, unfortunately not so strong just yet. Not supposed to be his strength so early. The point is that Palantimos is farming really well. And the timing for 178's lineup is much earlier. With an Ember, with a Meeple, the idea is just to fight as soon as possible. Techies won't be able to delay the game if he's only level 6. And Wraith King needs a lot of space to farm. Needs to be the Earthshaker who becomes the space creator. Game slows down now after these early kills. 178, though, still happy with how the game is going. As in the top lane, X's Vampire. Okay, the target. Now Status' trap this time though. And the mines start to work. Or magic. Status trap number 2. There's the suicide. It does hit even though he dies before. Which means he doesn't get the denial there. And Palantimos just tanks it like it's nobody's business. He did max ransack first. As opposed to the potential poof. So, interesting. A build to just give you as much healing as possible on this hero. Works well against Axe. Works well against the Meep or the Techies as well. Such a little target here. They don't have Chain Frost or anything, but a fair amount of damage from the Frost Blast plus the Sinister Gaze now used. With the Earthbinds committed. Ransack heals the Meeple completely. One last Frost Blast will guarantee the kill. That's level 4 for the Lich. Happy Diurara. Happy that this game is doing a bit better. The Axe has been crushed this time. This time he hasn't been able to get some nice little Blink Dagger at a decent time. He's going to be forced to go Blink Dagger again. Nothing else to help him. In the middle lane though, Pikachu does go down. That's in Echo Slam committed to this. They needed 0 cast point stun. They weren't expecting that. GPK turns us around nicely with a blast off. That's level 3 mines though for the Techies. He's not been going for the helping lanes build, rather just a mining build. Less common in position for Techies. But still used sometimes. He's going straight for the Axe. Interesting as well. So this is the I'm going to delay the game as much as possible build. As opposed to the early to mid-game Techies that takes advantage of his damage and everything. No, he's just trying to delay the game. Which is important. Against a Meeple, it makes a lot of sense. However, Meeple's already at 5k net worth. He's super happy. Got the triple Wraith Band going straight for the E-Blade. Okay, that mine. Petushara deals with it. Now, here's Tassa's trap. They go for Petushara. He could be in trouble. Skewer, potentially. He does die to the Techie Suicide in the end. Silencing up the Ember as well. Do they want to continue flying this dream? Seems like he does. He wants to catch Pikachu. Pikachu just gets away. For now, they lose an off-laner for a support. Not ideal for them. As Pikachu at least does steal the rune. Ha! Heals up completely as well. Full efficiency with that bottle. Palatimo is not concerned about fighting right now. With the build he went for, he's not ready to just poof and kill heroes early. He has to farm a bit more, has to get those levels. Needs at least poof level 3, I would say, to start really dealing damage. Right now, with poofs combined, you deal 360 damage, it's okay. Next level, it's 440. That starts becoming more considerable. With 3 Meepos then, as well, that's very important. Oh, the Will-O-Wisp stopping Pikachu here. Petushara looking for the kill on Excess Vampire. We do have a Blinding Light here. GPK. Oh, there's the Blinding Light. Push him back. Petushara. Good sitting a Wraith Fire Blast. They could initiate onto him. Palantimos looking for excess Vampire here. They do have the Earthbind ready. Bignum. Nah, it's not going to happen. They're letting them go for now. Right now, Gambit acknowledges they aren't the strongest. The 178 also understands that if they make a mistake here, they can give us some space they don't want to give. There is an Echo Slam ready. They want to use it here with the suicide from Meeple. From the Techie, sorry. They get the kill on Meeple. Palantimos is gone. That's a minute kill streak ended. Look how much damage she did. And that's what I was talking about. 178, you cannot make these fatal mistakes. You don't want to overextend. These kills are not what you're looking for right now. Your poof is only level 2. You cannot burst him down. How much damage does a poof do? If you hit him with, say, every Meeple poofs right in his face. That's 270 times 2. That's 540 magical damage. It's good, but it's not crazy good. And assuming that one of the Meeples poofs in his face and the other 2 don't. And you're already losing. You're already down to like 360 easily. You want to do more. On Timos. Oh no, that's bad. Stasis Trap taking him. Now with the Will-O-Wisp, gonna set this up. The blast up. It hits. Ah, techies! You might have just gotten in the wolf's mouth. Sacho also joins in. They don't have an Echo Slam this time with an RP controlling them. But Axe starts to spin. Almost kills the Meeple. However, he dies first. And Palantimos perfectly plays this with his Meeple's micro. Ideal. Bringing down the two beefy heroes in Gambit. And with them down, Palantimos, he is happy. He has accomplished his goal. There's no more initiation on these guys. Now they can continue to push here. Ideal taking advantage of Palantimos' early damage. Poof is fine in level 3. Okay, now we're starting to see Poof maxed. Meeple's becoming slowly stronger and stronger. With the Ghost Scepter as well now. With that Butterfly... Oh, sorry. With the Eagle Song. You get the E-Blade early, and Wraithing can be easily cancelled. Dream has been farming very well, though. He skipped the Midas, interestingly enough, trying to rush that range as soon as possible. Okay. Older build, but see? Yeah, I think he acknowledges his timing needs to be a bit faster than usual. They see Satchel. Satchel using Berserker's Call. I don't know what that point of that was. Maybe he was just trying to get extra armor. Satchel could be in trouble. They don't have Searing Chains, though, because there's not enough mana. FNG the target. They bring him back. FNG will go down. Tier 1 will start to fall for J178. I'm gonna take the tower down for now for Pikachu. It's gonna be a bit of extra gold going his way. Very happy about this. Maelstrom as well. As Palantimos continues to farm right now. So they have two heroes that are really well farmed, top of the net worth chart. And they're forcing Dream already to go for a straight up Radiance build. Not ideal. A straight up Radiance though will allow them to fight a bit sooner. And they'll continue to delay the game as much as they can. They need the Earthshaker to get his Axe as well. GPK halfway through that Axe. Pikachu has the Empower. He does farm quite quick with this, actually. It's maxed Empower already for the Magnus, so... Yeah, his farming speed doesn't even require Maelstrom, which is fantastic. It allows with J178 to have 2 cores. Usually with Meeple, you let him swallow up all the farm in the map. But since Ember can go for more dangerous farm, and he has the help of the Empower to farm quickly, he becomes very effective. A lot of melee heroes in this lineup, though, which makes dealing with the techies a bit harder. In fact, all 3 of your cores are melee. That's tough against the techies. Because the remote mines, not remote mines, sorry, the land mines, proximity mines, yeah, plus the stasis traps. That combination of skills can really screw over melee cores. Bignan, okay, he has the battle. He might just die here. If nah, he has to get a deny. He doesn't really want to deny instead. Satchel, do they have a stun for him? Searing Chains, Berserker's Call, just enough time for him to TP away. 3.2, TP is 3. But in the bottom line, we do see Petushara die to one of the mines by Excess Vampire. We can't catch all of the mine kills. And the top lane, Palantimos does finish off Dream. And that is Dream right before his Radiance. So that's a huge win for Palantimos. It's not getting close to level 15. With Poof maxed, Earthbind also maxed, almost maxed as well. And go for the Poof damage. He wants to amplify that. It's not bad. Evasion in this game might be a consideration though. Against the Wraith King. Again, I guess against an Earthshaker is very weak because Enchant Totem just pierces through it. GPK is close to the Ags though, so the first items are about to come out on these guys. It's not good enough to deal with a Meeple, but it's good enough to maybe fight. If you get a good Will-O-Wisp and take advantage of the Berserker's Call, it might just be enough to actually bring down the Meeple. With the help of the Radiance and with the help of the Enchant Totem. What you certainly get is a lot more teamfight potential, which is the way to deal with Meeple. Damage and area control. The damage can be single target, the damage maybe an area. Ideally, you can just bring down one Meeple. But the area control is the most important way to deal with all Meeples. Keep them all stunned. Don't let him use the shenanigans where he poofs back and forth. Don't let that happen. How many remote mines are here? Wish I could tell. Like, he puts them perfectly on top of each other. Actually, it's interesting. I wonder, like, if a support tries to deny this. You go, is that a lot of remote mines hanging about? The little piggies there? And they are. Okay, FNG, they committed an RP for this with the Searing Chains as well. They're gonna bring down FNG. I don't know if the RP was necessary there. Okay. You get a kill at least. I'm so interested about what's gonna happen when someone comes near this. There's 3 perfectly placed proximity mines with a stasis trap with a bunch of remote mines. I don't even know how many there can be. Okay, try to go for the Ember. They do catch him with Circus Call. He's out of mana. He cannot run himself away. The Chain Frost only hits once. And the Agon has been revealed on GPK. Searing Chains though, with the Fission on Pikachu getting away. GPK on the other side of the fence. Now comes the Meeple, but he gets stumped for now. The Echo Slam as well to control him. Nobody's dead just yet. Meeple finally starts getting the kills, destroying 2 at once. Satchel will be the next target for him. Palantimos decided to go for the easier though. Has Dream, stays here, and dies to the 3 little dwarves. Petushara wants to go further and kill Satchel, but instead they're going to go for FNG, who gives him some space with the Will-O-Wisp. He cannot get a kill. He's trying to get them near the mines, but they are not going to fall for that. Those mines will stay unprocced unless Magnus... Hello? Oh, there we go. And now they realize there must be something around here. The remote mines could have killed Pikachu, but the Flame Guard saves him. Instead, in goes Satchel. There's another chance. Culling Blade's ready, but they stop him. Sinister Gaze gives him enough space to get away. And Happy Diurara just saves his teammate with a perfectly timed Sinister Gaze. Yes, that is a tip, because they were definitely going for you, buddy. Poof, 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 Palantimos. There's the Heaven's Hobble for Dream. Wraithfire Blast stolen by Bignum is not bad, actually. That extra stun time was Arcane Supremacy. He's maxed Telekinesis over Arcane Supremacy, which is interesting. I think maxing Arcane is sometimes better when you can steal a stun reliably. And you have 2 stuns to steal reliably, which is Fissure and the Wraithfire Blast. But I understand the need for Telekinesis to just have a reliable stun without stealing anything. Especially if Bignum wants to play a bit more aggressively. Excess Vampire guarding the Roshan. These mines are going to become so annoying. You see all the little green dots on the map? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, whew. This is dangerous. Oh no, don't mess this up for him. Come on, GPK. They're pinging him. He's like, dude. Look at how many mines he's losing. They're perfectly placed. GPK, you just lost a bunch of mines on golems. When you have a techies play, this is why techies pubs doesn't work, man. You need everyone to play around you to some degree. You're placing mines, man. You can't let the golems take the mines. Come on, buddy. Alright. Illuminate doesn't really hurt Palantimos that much, honestly. I think he's fine with this. Yeah, just keep attacking the tower. Searing Chain doesn't really stop his Earthshaker. Sister Gate has been the bane of his existence, but now with the Berserker's Call stopping him, there's the Echo Slam committed just to save himself. Might not be enough. Will-O-Wisp has also been used here, but the Earthshaker is as good as dead. GPK, his lifeless body jumps away. They're going for FNG. Much better. Maelstrom plus that Sleight of Fist. He's gone. The mines don't do much to him. All the mines. Timo's about to die. Oh, that last mine. They can't destroy it in time. You were poofing, buddy. You didn't see the mine next to you. Gambit. FNG actually tips him. Not even Excess Vampire. It's the gotcha. This guy's knows, buddy. This guy knows.
Let's shake things up.
Roshan. Now with Excess Vampire, careful. He's doing that little trick again. I don't know why I can't see the mines where he's putting them, but little piggies. A bunch of little piggies there. Oh, did he still illuminate? Wow. With the green horses as well. Interesting. Yeah, it's good luck trying to get in there. It is actually the perfect spot because it's just before you have vision of it. So yeah, you're gonna die if you go in there. Just as simple as that. Earthshaker walks in. They're trying to bait him out. Oh, and they actually catch the meeple with a suicide from the techies. It works out. Palantimos is gone. Petushara, I dare you to walk inside the Roshan pit. Satchel, close by. There's the Berserker's call. Already. Telekinesis, bring him back. Satchel. Ooh, the mine. The mine. That's stolen by Bignum. Yes, it is. Satchel dies to the enemy mines. He was not expecting that. You should tip him for that, honestly. Petushara. I mean, he does see these mines, so he can Quelling Blade them. One by one. Just about having a lot of diligence here. Oh, gets sent into the mines, but he actually breaks the wrong mines because here they were not going to hit him. He detonates mines like this probably with the focus detonate. He messed up. These were not going to hit him. Kind of a mistake there. It's fine. What is he healing from? Where's the other people?
Let's shake things
Ah, okay, here we go. Palantimos just farming with a single meeple right now. Then jump onto FNG. Ooh, the Illuminate reveals his position, but Palantimos not interested in FNG right now. Honestly, they're losing time and they don't want to be. They really do not want to be. Obviously, they're not so stressed out. Like, it's not like they need to win now. But they want to be putting some pressure. The Techies mines are slowing them down so much, and so is the Coddle. So Coddle kill is actually important. Remote or proximity mine used first. FNG. Ah, that's a nice blinding light. They don't know there's mines around, but they're just assuming there isn't. Look at them just running out of Coddle. There's the Will-O-Wisp counter initiation. You don't go against the Coddle under a tower here because look at this. Dream is now ready to fight under that Will-O-Wisp. And the Earthshaker too. Echo Slam's ready. He doesn't use it just yet though. Goes back in. Chant Totem. Going for the supports first. And no need to use the Echo Slam yet. They're gonna kill the Lich for now. They're gonna kill two supports for now, sorry. Now going for the core. It's the Magnus. Oh, they're playing with him. They're playing with him. The Curry even died in the process, I presume. Yes, with the Dire Curry. Satchel did kill him out with the Quelling Blade. So that's a huge win, actually, for Gambit. Delaying this push further. It's just like Tidehunter, right? What's the saying with Tidehunter? You don't gank him under a tier 1 or under a tower, because he can always Ravage and turn this around. Same with Coddle nowadays. Will-O-Wisp is essentially a better Ravage. This guy's really strong, man. Okay, the scan sees that there's someone in the Roche pit. They go, well, maybe they're rushing, but also maybe there's a techies in there laying mines. And J178, they have no clue which of the two it is. He has Ags finally. It's important. They're gonna go for the easier target. First of all, is the Earthshaker. Bring down the Earthshaker, then proceed into the Roshan pit. All the Earth binds, Earthshaker's gone. They see the TPs, they go, wait, what is in the Roshan pit then? Oh no, it's this guy. Yeah, the blinding light. This time they do hit him with all the mines. Tatsu goes in. He has the Quelling Blade. They have enough damage. Come on. The Quelling Blade used. But Sinister saves him. And they put him onto the high ground. Petushara perfectly playing this as they telegates him back down. Oh, Satchel, you're getting motion sickness. From up, down, dead. J178 taking down 2 quickly. Has 2 of your cores. You're down to the last one, which is just Dream. You can walk in and fight this. Excess Vampire continue to put in mines outside the pit. These guys work very well. Because they have enough range, just hit. The Lich has been rooted, there's all these Illuminates. I know Palantimos is the right play. Will-O-Wisp has been committed, it hits everyone. It's perfectly placed because this Fissure from the Rubik is actually working against them. Palantimos could be in trouble right now. They're just going for the main Meepo and they get him. It's going to be FNG that kills him with the Illuminate. Urara is the next target. Roshan is helping out here, but no! Hey, jumping techies! Blast off and dead. However, he's gonna pay for his sins. XS Vampire going directly to hell after that.
I almost feel bad.
Almost feels bad, but not quite there. The morality is not part of Rubik's vocabulary just yet. Now that was not inside GPK, buddy. That was not inside. That's okay. They can take the Roshan quickly. At the meepos, there's no way you can defend this. Gambit. They're controlling the meeple. They're managing to do this. They managed to give enough space to Dream. And this choice of going for Radiance first was ideal. Yes, you don't have the consistent farm of the Midas, but you can fight earlier, and it's worked out for them. Meeple could not really crush him. Alright, it's time for 178 to make a comeback. They need to take some good team fights. With Gambit taking these past few, thanks to the Will-O-Wisp, if you can just fight between that, just that 120 seconds, actually not that hard to fight around. Meeple is a really high level, even if Divided We Stand does reduce your death timer to some degree. You know, Meeple still suffers from just dying all the time and being a super high level. And that means that he's dead for quite a while because of his experience gain. Mjolnir soon to come out on Dream. He actually didn't even buy Maelstrom first, he went for the Hyper Stone, which is interesting. He's dancing for us, guys. He's dancing for us. He's happy. Made it to the major quals. With a smoke, with Dream as bait. A bait smoke is usually pretty good, but Palantimos will not fall for this Dream. Walking right towards him. They don't know how many people are behind him. Dream just going straight for the Meeple. There's a scan. I don't know if they know it's the Meeple specifically or someone else, but I'm gonna fight this. Oh, they barely graze him with a fissure. It might be enough. However, Dream. Now he's gonna face the Wrath of the Meeple. There's a Heaven's Halberd. Need a Wraith Fire Blast. Still haven't used it. E-Blade though. Now with the Willow is committed. They have to commit to this team fight. Chain Frost now will pass between two. It is ideal as it hits Dream a million times there. Goodbye to Dream. They do get two nice area stuns. With the Echo Slam still available, GPK uses it immediately. Oh, the RP will only catch Dream. Petushar is close to dying, but Dream has no longer reincarnation. He has to fight this to the death. He can't. The death will be his as the fear is set in Earthshaker's eyes. They want to make sure he dies 2 times. Searing Chain's ready. He's gonna try to jump away, but that jump is just not long enough. You need to go to the gym more often, buddy, GPK.
I almost feel bad.
178. That's some very nice skills. 178 just did the fight they were looking for. Yes, maybe the RP wasn't too great, but the Echo Slam wasn't good enough there. Palantimos, is your turn to now push. With a catapult helping out, that will break the backdoor protection, and Palantimos will take this tower immediately. He has full meepos, he has a heart, he's going for a second heart just to... I don't know actually. Wow, this meepo is stanky. I guess you don't need that much more damage. Wraith King doesn't tank up more than this, honestly. You don't need to burst down a Wraith King, that's not that useful against him because, well, he just has reincarnation. And as long as you just withstand the fight, it's all you need. Yeah, sure. I would like a Scotty more, to be honest, but whatever, I'll take it. Each meepo is 2.5k. Bignum just died to the mines there. Unfortunate, but not that big a deal. Honestly, a lot of mines used up just on a support. It's okay. Pikachu's also becoming more and more powerful. With a BKB ready now, a Mjolnir as well. We did see the power of the BKB that last team fight with the Echo Slam used. And doing not much damage or stuns. Okay, there's lines being drawn on the map. This is a map. Yes, I can't possibly imagine what those lines are made. Interesting wards that we're seeing here on Gambit. What is this ward for exactly? Is this to see where the meeples are being kept? I mean, it does happen to do that right now. Went for the lifesteal as well, which plus the ransack is actually kind of brutal. Now the meeples are kind of tanky, honestly. He does get, yeah, I mean, the health regen amplification is not bad, actually, combined with, like, double hard to Rask. Sachlo, where are you going? This excursion of yours might lead to death. They have earth mines for days. Can they guess? Yes, they can, but they guessed a bit too late. Pikachu's sad about this. As the techies picks up a force staff. Another way to force people to go right towards your mines. If blinding light won't work, you force staff him. If force staff doesn't work, you pray that they just walk into him like idiots. There we go. GPK, Echo Slam. Oh, perhaps not. Telekinesis. Now blinding light to catch the meeples. They need to commit the Echo Slam. They're thinking about it. GPK, you need more control. There we go. Echo Slam used. Palantimos, one meeple close to death, but they save him with the E-Blade. He just walks away, and the Chain Frost again annihilates them. GPK, the first to die, just because Wraith King had reincarnation, though. Wraith King, you're soon to join your dead friend on the other side. Dream, you're not gonna wake up from this nightmare. 178. Take down 2 yet again. Very important targets. That's the carry and the mid laner. Next target is Excess Vampire, but there's all these mines in between. Nobody wants to walk. Look at this. He actually dropped his wards like, nah. Come get him. You disgusting hero. With the Empower, a single meeple is enough to push this out. Assume the other ones are also healing back up slowly but steadily thanks to the ransack. Keep on going, Palantimos. Excess Vampire. He's guarding the wrong place though. This isn't your base, buddy. Your base has no mines in it. And 178 can just go further. There's nothing stopping them now. There we go. Meeples poof in. They're ready to fight. Ready to take the space. They have a ridiculous amount of HP now. And the second heart hasn't even been completed yet. Blinding Light just delaying the inevitable here. But Satchel, he can't jump. He has a Berserker's Call. You're lacking extra damage. You don't have a Will-O-Wisp though. Yeah, he knows they're trying to hunt Satchel. Take the racks, walk away. There's a Berserker's Call. Satchel brings it back in. Earthshaker's also ready, but there's no Echo Slam though. Maybe they do still like the damage. Palantimos, they're trying to poof away. They catch 2 of the meeples. In fact, 1 is left behind. This poor straggler meeple. They have to save him. Where's the help? In goes Pikachu acting PKB. All the meeples join his brother. And Palantimos finds to the death. His brother's still alive. Palantimos dies down to the Culling Blade. But the rest of his team is still fighting here. And they might just be able to get the kills they're looking for. There's the Echo Slam to control Pikachu. And Pikachu has been controlled and killed. This is the chance for Gambit as they go for the last kill here. But the Chain Frost comes out again. The Chain Frost of their dreams. They will this time play well against it and punish the Lich for such a play. You don't just Chain Frost us, we kill you. 178, they lose 4 there. Only Magnus survives this engagement. Unless he didn't buy back, no, I'm not crazy, okay. Okay, yeah, just double checking. Meepo does not have buyback, he decided to buy his heart instead, I think. Should be his heart, yep. And he's going for a 3rd heart. He's like, guys, I died, I need more HP. Makes sense. Oh, checks out. More HP means less death. Take that tower in the middle lane, goodbye to tier 2. Now, Gambit. Going for the Assault Cuirass build again on Wraith King. This time, no Alacrity, but hey, with Dream, Mjolnir, Assault Cuirass, it worked well last time. It's the best way to deal with a Meepo. Now we need the Ember to start picking up the slack. Pikachu, you need to be the carry. Because Meepo, he's done his job. He's created the space early. He's still really powerful, but we need a secondary carry to deal some damage too. I'm assuming he's going to go for the... I don't know if 400 HP at this point is useful. You're at 5.2k. This is only the main Meepo I'm looking at though. The rest of the meeples have less. They have 4.5k, which is not that much, right? It's just... Now with a third heart. I love how different every single Meeple player's build is. Some will go for stats. Some just go, I'm never going to die. He does go for the 400 HP. That does affect all the Meeples though, so that's 400 net HP for everyone. He wants every single Meeple to beat the 5k HP mark. This is kind of absurd, actually. Sentry, sentry, sentry. And yeah, they're like, there's some mines here, guys. There's a bunch of mines. And this technique, I like this by Excess Vampire. You can never actually tell how many mines there are there. Because you can't, it's annoying. You can't click on multiple mines, so you don't know. Maybe you're actually dewarding a massive minefield. Maybe it's just like 3 or 4. If you check the moving hairs, you can kind of guess there's at least 3, 4, maybe 5 even mines here. Without the vision, you're too afraid of going to the high ground. That's the power of the techies. Make high ground. Techies makes it so that no matter who's playing, they're forced to play old Chinese Dota, where the high ground is the scariest thing in the world. Oh, I forgot about the chakra magic with the techies. I never thought of that, actually. Okay, now there's definitely like 6 or 7 mines then. There must be. That's a very good Sinister Gaze, but they're just afraid. They just don't want to go to the high ground. There's mines here. Even if there's not many, you can never guess. Palantimo's like, guys, I have 5k HP. There's no amount of mines that can kill me. Excess Vampire, looking at him. Let's try, buddy. Let's try. Will-O-Wisp hits them. They want to fight here. They're near the mines. They're waiting for the BKB to end. A Pikachu stole a target. Just wait for it. Look at this. Pikachu blew up. He's gone. No BKB. And now, thanks to the mines, they have a chance to kill Palantimo as well. But he's healing back up well enough. In comes the Earthshaker and SRP. They're turning this around. Palantimo's still fighting this. And he's getting back HP thanks to the Ransack. The Chain Frost this time. Will it bounce? No, it just hilts GPK. Such the target. He could not get that kill that he was looking for. That's a massive range skewer, by the way. How did... it just looked like it to me. Alright, Palantimos. Alright. That was a lot of mines. That almost brought him down, which is kind of ridiculous. He even had he had the pipe on him. He had the 5k HP, and he almost died there, so pretty major. Okay, the other meeples are coming in. But even these brothers won't be good enough. Gambit has decided to just let them go. They're not going to go for the meeple again. Not right now. They need a bit more damage on the Wraith King. If Wraith King had been there, that would have been a kill. But he's not there yet. He also needs level 25. Reincarnation casting Wraith Fire Blast is massive. Absolutely massive. Also, BKB is great. Also, I learned about memes, by the way. I'll just say. I know about my memes now. I printed the webpage on the memes thing, and now I keep it. It took me like 2 days to mail myself the webpage. It was terrible, but like, it's the best way to keep things, right? You mail them to yourself, and then you always keep that forever. Nothing beats paper. And once I printed the webpage, I put it on my door or something. I stuck there. Now I have all the meme references. All the pogs and the, whatever kids say these days. Aghanim's on the axe. Again, I mean, it worked out nicely for Sarch the last game. He also has the Battle Hunger DPS. It's fantastic for shoving out lanes. It's really good as an item in general. And the damage reduction against the meeple can be brutal, actually. Honestly, it's similar to CK Illusions. You're not going to get a last hit on every single one of your meeples. It's kind of tough to do so. Like, you have to coordinate that very well, and it's not something you usually think about. So, Battle Hunger reducing the damage and being really hard to take away, especially for a meeple who can't go for BKB on every single meeple, is fantastic. That also reduces your healing, right? Because obviously less damage means less ransack. So this Battle Hunger actually might be what changes things around. Wraith Fire Blast is also massive, so is the BKB. Earthshaker going for the Crit Shaker build. Reminds me of Miracle.
Where'd he go? Wow.
Told to be a mushroom. Oh, wow, that is a. Surprised that line is a. That is. Oof. It is a dicey line. Okay. Yep, this is what I was talking about. Battle Hunger, fantastic for shoving out lanes. Satchel, he's just gonna do this for the rest of the game now. They're playing with techies. Like the name of the game here, they were like, guys, we heard that you like 80-minute games. Well, cracks knuckles with asterisks like the internet kids do. They take out the coddle, they bring out the techies, they bring out the axes and agonyms. Well, well, well. You want Meepo, you want a fast game because you're tired, buddy? We have all night. We are not playing any more games today. We do not care if the caster has other commitments. But lucky I'm a very lonely person, so I have none. So it's fantastic. Stay as long as you want. Oh, that is a great skewer. That's a fantastic skewer. Goodbye, miner. Oh, and the blinding light with the mines. I don't think that was the combination, buddy. Yes, take a knee, peasant. But the peasant here is FNG. That was a bit of a screw up there with a blinding light. Definitely not what you were looking for. But it's okay. It's okay. Techies can still push out the lane to these mines. I would use it here. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Just because you're just shoving out the lanes here. You're just trying to delay this as much as possible. The Techies is back. Wherever you go, you find a mine. It's the life of a 178, man. This is tough. It's unfortunate because the team that should be playing against the Techies really should be the other CIS team, Viet Flashbacks. But, we lost the golden opportunity for humor there. Paddle hunger. Just to farm the ancients at this point. They're just shoving out the lanes as much as possible. It's keeping the high ground though. This is important, keeping the triangle in their favor. Making sure you have the initiation. You have Will-O-Wisp, you have Echo Slam, there's nothing you to fear. GPK. Oh, he's healing with a Vampiric Aura, I was wondering. First, they got the Flame Guard. With the Wraith Fire Blast is helping. There's the RP though, they want to stop the GPK first. They just skewer, they don't get it in time. Now the skewer, they force them forward. With the Will-O-Wisp committed, GPK gets the Echo Slam off, but this does nothing, and he dies in the process as well. He can't jump away. Dreamer's now fighting to the end with a silence. Now to kill the Ember, they get him. The Illuminate ensures the Ember will not fight to see the light of day again. And that means 178 losing their mid laner for another mid laner. It's not that they've lost this team fight, it's just that the game has been delayed further. Satchel though looking for a counter initiation yet again. And they might be able to get some kills here. Maypal and Timos. Buyback immediately committed by the Ember in case they fight. And Pikachu's back. Surprise buyback. They were definitely not expecting this. However, if they kill him now, look at the Berserker's Call. They just need to catch Pikachu. Where's the secondary stun? They don't get it. They're going to have to settle for not killing Pikachu right now. He has 3 Fire Emblems. There's no way they're killing him a second time. Going for the Magnus though. And actually, Magnus, is he going to die? He's forced to TP back to base because of the Battle Hunger. They do finish off the Lich in the backlines. But Lich is not so important. He doesn't have buyback though. Bloodstone now finished up with the Techies. And Gambit. Again, man. These guys like playing from behind. It's their favorite position. Dream is so happy with this game. Guys, we're doing it. We're coming back from 2 games. This is literally the dream. I don't mean the player in this case, but the expression. Is Teki solo in Roshan at this point? Okay. Alright, buddy. How many mines do you have here? You can never guess. That's another proximity mine. Keep putting them. Bloodstone means you can mine endlessly. Nothing to stop you. Also, with the Chakra Magic, this Teki's actually kind of stupid. Like, stupid good. Sorry, not stupid as the guy is stupid. He's just fantastically good right now. Go for the Roshan next. They fight you. There's a bunch of mines waiting for you. I don't think 178 has the option to fight you. In 178, they're slowly but steadily falling into the pit of despair. Their psyche is being made aware that this game is just not in their favor right now. Can Rubik's... Okay, apparently so. Now, those mines are made permanently invisible. I can't see the sign, but I presume it's there. Interesting. Those are Rubik's mines. He stole remote mines earlier. Huh. I wonder if they're actually permanently invisible because he put a sign there? Because, no, the sign shouldn't have lasted this long, right? I don't know, actually. It does look like permanently invisible, but it could just be a visual bug, to be honest. It's stone after all.
I almost feel bad.
Keep putting the mines out and start gaining territory. Honestly, with the Chakra Magic, this becomes a bit difficult because you can put literally remote mines everywhere. And it just makes you scared to walk anywhere. It's unfortunate Gambit wasn't playing this TI. Easy win for the longest average game time. I don't know if GP... Yeah, that's a fissure. That's a fissure animation. Oh, wow. Looks like he's dancing. There you go. Fissure onto the meeple. But there's no follow-up. He has 2 hearts now and Scotty. So 6.3k gold, or HP, sorry, on the main one. And what are the other ones? 5.3. So they do breach the 5k. Still though, a Wraithing can bring you down. Honestly. He deals enough damage with a Soccer Ass Mjolnir, and it's not like you can burst him down either. And they have a lot of stun for you. Axe went for Octarine Core. Interesting. To heal back up from the Battle Hunger, to use more Battle Hungers as well. Hey, not bad. Wow, that's a lot of Battle Hungers. That's a lot of Battle Hungers. Reincarnation is available for this Wraithing. He does activate the BKB before it's proc though. Just wants to walk away. Doesn't want to be forced to reincarnate in a bad spot. They don't want to fight. You know, they're taking a sweet time. They don't need to fight. They're waiting for the late game where Meepo becomes useless. Like really, he is literally 6-slotted and he can't go for more expensive items than the one he's gone for. This is the ultimate 6-slotting, right? You have gone for some of the most expensive items in the game. The only thing that's better than this is just going for like the Scotty as opposed to the power tricks. Like one more Scotty as opposed to power tricks. You're done. Sorry, sometimes I confuse the Rubik with Techie's mindset. It gets confusing in the middle of the blast off. Okay, they've pinged this. No, I don't know. They haven't seen this. Okay. Alright. Battle Hunter. Onto the Meeple. Keep in control, but they need to push him back. Oh, the skewer. Goodbye, Cuddle. FNG. This time you will not survive. That skewer is fantastic. Getting down the Cuddle is very important here. He hasn't gone for an Axe though, so it's very much of a supporty. I'm gonna play with Will-O-Wisp Cuddle. He's going straight for the refresher. Used to be an older build for the Cuddle. Still use sometimes. Bigging him. Ooh, in trouble. Satchel is punching him to death. With a BKB, it's hard to stop Satchel right now. Can't earthbite him. Bingham's gone. But now this fight's starting. Dream is happy with this. GPK, careful the mines. Oh, the Rubik mines actually just cancelled GPK. He did get his Echo Slam off, but not effectively. Now with the reincarnation being forced out of this Wraith King. GPK comes in again. He has the BKB activated. This is going for the Meeple. One Meeple's got kind of low on HP. The Axe gets him all with Berserker's Call, and that means Palantimos is gone. And they're gonna take down the Lich as well. Blind Light to the low ground, and with the Will-O-Wisp, he's not going anywhere. Bring everyone down in 178. There's actually the chance that Gambit just got. This is a team wipe completely. And Ember doesn't have buyback. It's just the Meeple, the Lich, and the Magnus. Gambit, are you serious? You're gonna do this 2 times in a row? Do not take Gambit to the late game. These guys will punish you hard. You're fighting against a full team fight draft. There we go. RP. They go for the air shaker, but the Berserker's Call stops him yet again. This Meeple can die a second time. Do they have the damage to bring him down? I don't know. It seems like it for now. Wraith King is just committing to this. Chain Frost finally used, but a second Berserker's Call. Sideslow is controlling the Meeple forever, and one Meeple is so close to death, he goes down. Without him, 178, what are you supposed to do? Call the GG and call it a day. It's over. Gambit, you 2-0'd them. You came back from 2 straight games. I can only get so... Okay. Gambit, fantastic job. This team showcases. They literally, with this game, tie with Positive guys as the tops of their group. 178 will have to go directly to the minor qualifiers, but Gambit earns a well-deserved spot in the major qualifiers. What a fantastic set. What a fantastic best of 2. Hope you enjoyed the cast, guys. Hope you enjoyed the game. My name is DSwordfish. I've been your caster for today, and we'll be swapping to the next game very shortly. For now, enjoy some tunes while I wait for that game to start.